This is News 8 Now, This Morning.
Is a national movement. Events like these are happening all over the country, and we're all just demanding justice.
So what this continues to show is that virtually every company today is a technology company. Every single company today does have some online presence to power their business.
If you happen to be looking for replacement parts or something, or accessories for a model train or antique toy train, this is a great place to come looking for that.
Most people in the Midwest aren't as active. Come summer, we get out to start running, going for a hike or something that day, start to notice that pain. So kind of recognizing that early.
Good morning, everyone, and thanks for watching News 8 Now. I'm Dua Esrar.
And I'm Derek Sibley.
It is Monday, January 30th. Thank you for waking up alongside us. Happy Monday, but boy, oh boy, is it cold outside.
Yep, knew you were going to say that.
Well, this is a different kind of cold, right?
It is. It's a bitter cold, right?
Yeah. I walked out and I felt the coldness like right on my skin.
Yeah, you need a scarf. And a winter jacket.
Yeah.
Everything to just keep yourself warm.
The whole 9 yards.
Yeah. So, and we also have wind chill advisories here in effect, Dua. So let's get right to it right now. Let's start off with those current temperatures. We'll get a check on that here for you as you step outside the door. Radar is looking quiet here for us this morning, but again, these temperatures, they are screaming cold, as you can see. Many spots waking up in the single digits and even below zero here too. Again, wind chill advisories are in effect for the majority of the Coulee region. This went into effect overnight around 2:24 in the morning, and this is going to go until 10 o'clock for all the highlight spots that you see. That's because wind chill values anywhere between that -10 mark to around -20 degrees, if not colder, in many spots as you head out the door. Now, the way we stand right now with our current wind chills, we're currently waking up to -13 in La Crosse, and 18 below is the current reading currently in Eau Claire this morning. And we're also talking about temperatures here, the actual temperatures in the single digits throughout the day. So this is well below our averages for this time of the year. Under a mix of sun and clouds and west-northwesterly winds here at around 5 to 10 miles an hour. But coming up in just a bit, we'll talk about that full weather forecast and we'll break down more of those dangerous wind chills.
I was going to say I yanked up my heat at home so it's nice and toasty when I get back. Well, we'll get to some news this morning. Members of Wisconsin's Republican Party gathered to celebrate Derek Van Orden's election to Wisconsin's 3rd District. Representatives at the La Crosse County Caucus were encouraged to renew their memberships with the Republican Party. Bill Feehan, the former La Crosse GOP chairman, says he's seen plenty of changes over the years.
I've seen a lot of things that happen. Absolutely the most incredible thing is the election of Derek Van Orden to Congress after 26 years of Democrat representation here. That's a really big deal.
Representatives say electing GOP candidates helps make local government more balanced. Over 100 members of the La Crosse County GOP were recruited to work at the polls. An Iowa woman raised nearly $2,000 in just 2 days to help kids pay off their school lunch accounts. As Nicole Tam reports, the act of kindness started all because of a Facebook post.
This post from Mount Ayr Community Schools on Facebook raised a lot of eyebrows. It shows that starting February 1st, student meal accounts that owe the school more than $5 will be served sack lunches until that balance is paid. Abby Hoffman lives outside the district in Lamoni, but says that the post broke her heart as a mom herself.
It just seemed like it was very unfair to the kids, no matter their situation, to hand them that sack lunch and make them feel indifferent.
She commented on the post with her concerns, and that's how the Every Kid Eats Together fundraiser started. People started sending her cash on Venmo, adding up to more than $1,000 in less than 24 hours.
Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, some don't even have family in the area, southern Missouri.
Hoffman says that she's overwhelmed by kindness for children.
Just to see people stepping in, whether they have kids or not, is so important and so heartwarming.
The school district's post was deleted. Superintendent Jason Schaefer says that it's a miscommunication issue and assured that every child will be served a hot meal.
Now, bottom line is our policy is in place. We have not used the alternative meal this year, but the post was just something that went out that was intended for, a few folks.
The money raised was donated to the Mount Ayr School District and other neighboring districts as well. The 31st annual Great Tri-State Rail Sale chugged into town. Model railroad enthusiasts got a chance to add to their collections at the La Crosse Center, where they were able to check out antiques and swap railroads. This is the largest one-day hobby sale in the tri-state area.
If you happen to be looking for replacement parts or something, or accessories for a model train or antique toy train, this is a great place to come looking for that.
The event is put on by the 4000 Foundation. Money raised from this event helps them maintain and restore the La Crosse Short Line Railroad Heritage Museum. Kids in Winona took to the ice at the annual Kids Ice Fishing event at the McNally Boat Landing. Kids between the age of 6 and 13 were paired up with experienced ice anglers for a hands-on experience. And they even got to take home tackle boxes. That's thanks to a donation from the League of the Ridiculous. Organizers say this event encourages people to enjoy what the outdoors has to offer in the wintertime.
You can canoe, boat, fish, hunt, trap. We're loaded with recreation, so there's no reason to not get outside and do something outdoors because we're in everybody's backyard.
An added plus, that event was completely free for any kid who wanted to have some winter fun. Well, if you have a sibling, you know the urge to one-up each other can be very real. But for one Northwest Wisconsin brother and sister, they found a way to turn that rivalry into motivation. Briggs LaSavage shows us how the Martins are putting up camaraderie over competition.
It's a bit loud at the Martins mushing camp this week. But Talia Martins is dialed in, focused on a big weekend ahead of her.
This will be my 4th year racing in the Bear Grease. Every year I want to get one place better, so that is one of the big goal.
While this 22-year-old is already a seasoned mushing vet,
I started mushing when I could walk, and I started racing when I was 9.
Her Bear Grease 120 team this year is a bit newer to the sport.
Well, this year we're running a lot of yearlings, so 1 to 2-year-olds. So I've been training them all fall and in winter, and I know their quirks and what they're good at and what they're not, and it's just by reading the dogs during the race and taking it slow, but also pushing them to where they improve.
Strategy like that just comes naturally for Talia now, the trails having taught their fair share of lessons over the years. And lucky for younger brother Morgan Martins,
she's definitely a huge influence in my life.
He's been taking notes every step of the way.
She paved the path for me, and without her I would have never gone to Junior Iditarod or done all these amazing races.
The 16-year-old also ready for his second Junior Bear Grease 120 run this weekend, thanks in large part to this brother-sister duo making their training a team sport.
I've put on a lot of miles on these dogs, and so has my sister. We definitely have a good group of dogs this year.
We work together really well with either cutting meat or training dogs or making gang line. We know who's good at what, so we just go together like a puzzle.
All while using each other as a bit of motivation.
I think it's been a really big and good influence on both of us, kind of pushing each other, either like in the training, like it's a blizzard out and we're like, oh, I don't really want to run in this, but then it's like, oh, Morgan's going, so I should go too, kind of thing.
Competition aside, these two have formed quite the bond over a sport and race they both love so much.
Bear Grease is probably one of my favorite races because it's great for all ages of people and all experience levels of mushers.
And it's so fun training for it and conquering all those big hills during the race. And just the community that's there.
And it's that sense of community that the Martins are thankful they don't have to look far to find.
It's more of helping each other get better. We'll be out there helping each other. And
it's not just him looking up to me, I also look up to him kind of thing.
I should sign my brother up for that. The Martins started their dog sled marathon on Sunday. Currently, Talia is in third place for the mid-distance race, and her brother Morgan is in first for his junior race. Well, still ahead on your morning news, why you might have to find a new insurance provider for a certain brand of cars. We'll explain. And a look to see what jobs are attracting job seekers the most and why. That's all coming up after the break. But for now, we're sending you to break with something to put the good in your morning. A Colorado man has earned some bragging rights. He can now call himself a pinball wizard after becoming this year's world champion of pinball. 19-year-old Escher Lekoff has been fascinated with pinballs before he could even walk. Despite losing tournaments on a specific machine, Escher played the same machine and won the tournament this time, winning by the nearest of margins. Escher hopes pinball can attract more fans and competitors in the future. Well, don't go anywhere. More News 8 Now this morning after the break.
Founded on hard work, dedication, respect, and integrity, we at Maxwell White understand the importance of home comfort. Maxwell White strives to provide our customers with a positive experience every time. Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
Welcome to the brand new Holiday Inn Express and Suites. Whether you're here for business, family events, or a weekend getaway, we've got you covered. Overtired? Overworked? Lay down in one of our super comfy beds. Got kids? Our adjoining rooms are perfect for a restful night's sleep. Let the kids burn off energy in our kiddie pool while you relax in our hot tub. Come check in and check out our brand new Holiday Express and Suites in Onalaska La Crosse.
With thyroid eye disease, I hid from the camera, and I wanted to hide from the world. For years, I thought my TED was beyond help. But then, I asked my doctor about Tepezza.
Tepezza is the only medicine that treats TED at the source, not just the symptoms. In a clinical study, more than 8 out of 10 patients taking Tepezza had less eye bulging. Tepezza is an infusion. Patients taking Tepezza may have infusion reactions. Tell your doctor right away if you experience high blood pressure, fast heartbeat, shortness of breath, or muscle pain. Before getting Tepezza, tell your doctor if you have diabetes, IBD, or are pregnant or planning to become pregnant. Tepezza may raise blood sugar even if you don't have diabetes, and may worsen IBD such as Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis.
Now, I'm ready to be seen again.
Visit mytepezza.com to find a TED eye specialist and to see Bridget's before and after photos.
At Cooley Auto, we care about making buying and servicing your cars an effortless process. From our fair pricing to our friendly staff, we are accountable to the Cooley region and are now focused on offering you the best service possible with Cooley Auto Service Center. Cooley Auto Service Center is engaged in providing you with honest, affordable, and reliable service. Service you need, care you deserve. Find out more at CooleyAuto.com.
Jolivet Family Farms, known for farm fresh fruit and vegetables, but featuring so much more. Come see all that we have. Valentine's Day, we have something special for your sweetheart. Homemade goodness, hand-dipped chocolate-covered strawberries, cream cheese pie, heart-shaped cookies, specialty chocolates, candy bouquets, Verde sparkling wine, roses, for all your heart-shaped needs, and so much more. There is no substitute for homegrown freshness, open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
Sick of running out of hot water? The professionals at Maxwell White are here to handle all of your water heater needs. Our licensed technicians can install, repair, or replace any type of water heater with same-day or next-day service. Call Maxwell White. Plumbing done right.
Well, this morning we are waking up to a very cold start. Check out these temperatures here behind me. We're well into the single digits this morning with 0 degrees right now in La Crosse. Keep in mind we also have these wind chill advisories that are in effect here for most of the Cooley region, and this is going to go until 10 o'clock this morning. Wind chills between 10 to minus 25 below zero are possible, especially those areas that you see highlighted there. Right now across the area we're only looking at a few clouds and a few flurries, but other than that current conditions are remaining pretty quiet, but temperatures are screaming here at our face into those single digits here for the afternoon. High temperatures today in La Crosse County. Now, as we head south, it'll be 6 today in Stoddard here come this afternoon. Moving towards our central zones today. Also very cold with temperatures around 4 to 5 degrees in many spots here today. And across our north zones, we're looking at highs right around that 2-degree mark here today if you're in Eau Claire. Bundle up out there for the bus stop. 1 degrees here for many spots this morning. 5 degrees for the lunch hour. 9 degrees this afternoon under partly cloudy skies. As you take you into your dog walking conditions, we will be looking at partly cloudy skies for the morning hours, followed by then mostly sunny skies for the afternoon and also into this evening. Skies looking also mostly clear. But we'll have a look at that full weather forecast, and I'll break down more details about these wind chills coming up in a bit.
Tax season is just the beginning. The Wisconsin Department of Revenue is getting ready to help taxpayers with anything they may need. Starting this year, anyone who has filed an individual income tax return can register as a personal user with the My Tax Account Management Portal. Department reps say the portal can help you make payments and also manage your income tax and homestead credit.
But we want to expand it to individuals. There are a lot of benefits out there that individuals can take advantage of, including making payments and keeping track of those payments, viewing letters, and signing up for electronic mail delivery.
Tax returns are due April 18th. You can find a link to the My Tax Account portal on our website. That's news8000.com. Some Kia and Hyundai owners will have to find another good neighbor because State Farm won't be there. Along with Progressive, the insurer is not writing new policies on certain Kia and Hyundai vehicles. The problem is some models of the vehicles are too easy to steal. Instructional videos on TikTok showed how simple it is. Both companies say the decision only applies to new policies, and existing policyholders can continue renewing their insurance. Well, you might want to check your pharmacy's hours before you pick up your next prescription. CVS and Walmart are reducing pharmacy hours due to a staff shortage. Starting in March, Walmart pharmacies will close at 7 p.m. 2 hours earlier. CVS will also shift or cut hours at about 6,000 locations starting in March. The National Community Pharmacists Association says more than 3/4 of pharmacies in the U.S. report staffing difficulties. The tech industry has seen job cuts recently, but there is still a high demand for people who work in software and data. Danya Bacchus reports.
Sarah Curtis has a job you may have never heard of. She's a full-stack developer.
A full-stack developer is a developer who works on all layers of software.
It also means she can work on all aspects of a website or application. Companies everywhere need these skills, and full-stack developers #1 on the employment site Indeed's list of best jobs, with rankings based on salary, availability, and flexibility.
It has a very handsome salary, and just over half of the roles can be done remotely and in a flexible work environment.
Indeed's Scott Dabrowski says that #2 is data engineer with a mean salary of $135,000 a year. And #3 is cloud engineer, which offers competitive pay and flexibility. In fact, most of the positions in the top 10 are computer related.
So what this continues to show is that virtually every company today is a technology company. Every single company today does have some online presence to power their business.
It also shows jobs evolving with the changing times.
I found it very interesting that you don't see a job like physician or lawyer on this year's list. Those used to be 2 jobs years ago that a lot of people would go for.
Sarah began pursuing her career after taking a computer science class in college.
You can build something that will be used potentially by millions of people all over the world. So solving problems at that scale is really challenging, but also really interesting and a really fun space to be in.
She's finding job satisfaction holding skills in high demand as companies increasingly rely on technology to conduct business.
Despite tech companies making large job cuts, it's jobs like Sarah Curtis's that help keep the company moving forward.
Well, this morning we are waking up to just a bitter cold start here to the day so far, with temperatures in La Crosse at 0 degrees. It's 2 degrees here downtown, though. West-northwest winds at around 7 miles an hour. If we go further towards the north in Eau Claire, you're much colder than that. 7 below is your current temperature reading, with a feel-like temperature, in other words, that wind chill of 18 below zero this morning. Now let's get a check on those current conditions across the area as far as temperatures go everywhere else. And you can see Winona, well, you're at 0 degrees. Varoque was at 0 as well. Basketball, one of the warmer spots at around 4 degrees. And widening out the view, you can see we're really not the only ones dealing with this bitter cold. In fact, a lot of places here in the northern U.S. is dealing with the bitter cold temperatures. Around 16 below is the current reading in Duluth, Minnesota here at the moment. Now, as we take a look at those current advisories, we do have wind chill advisories also in effect here this morning for many spots around the Coulee region. This is going to go until 10 o'clock this morning, and that's because we could be looking at wind chills anywhere between -10 to -25 below in many spots that you see highlighted. Right now, you can see we're bitter cold with the chills anywhere between around 10 to 20 below in many spots here currently. And as we progress to the 10 o'clock hour, which is when that advisory will expire, you can still see anywhere between -10 to -20 here too. As we head into the afternoon hours around the 4 to 5 o'clock hour, you can see they're not as cold, but many spots well below zero. And then we are going to be much colder here with wind chills as we head into overnight tonight, anywhere between -10 to 20 below zero. And then we're going to wake up to the same values here that we saw here that we're going to see overnight tonight. That will continue into early tomorrow morning. In fact, La Crosse could be anywhere between -22 below zero in many spots, around -25 in Eau Claire. So it would not surprise me at all to see wind chill advisories once again go into effect for tomorrow morning before they begin to warm up as we head into tomorrow afternoon. And then we're below zero again, feel like temperature wise, as we head into tomorrow morning. So you can see that we are dealing with a few clouds out there now. Those clouds will clear out around 7 o'clock this morning. And then we have a few clouds that may develop once again as we head towards the noon hour. Those clouds that we see at noon develop will clear out as we head towards around 4 o'clock today, making skies mostly sunny. Look at the temperatures, though, dropping as we head into this evening with the clear weather overhead. And the same can be said as we head into tonight as well. So breaking down your day, 5 o'clock or 12 o'clock, really, I should say 5 degrees, mostly sunny, partly cloudy around 4 p.m. in the day, and then clear skies as we head into the evening hours with high temperatures only into those single digits. In the meantime, we're going to be under the influence of high pressure here as we head throughout today and also into the day tomorrow, keeping our weather pattern nice and quiet, but those cooler air masses will stay overhead to help keep us cold here through at least tomorrow before warming up in the 20s for Wednesday and Thursday. Stay with us, though. We're back with much more news and weather. That's still to come on News 8 Now this morning. For now, though, we're sending you a break with a look at what happened on this day in history for January 30th. We'll be right back.
Pilgrims was great. When I was diagnosed with breast cancer, they united around me from HR down to the people on the floor. They helped me get through the rough times. Pilgrims is not just a job, it's a career path.
Get everything for your next home renovation at Menards. When you need a paint to fit your lifestyle, Pittsburgh has got you covered. From crack-resistant to fast-drying options, we have the paint for your needs. Grab a gallon today for $49.98. It's a great time for your next upgrade from your appliance destination right now at Menards. Upgrade your home with quality, energy-efficient appliance brands, including KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, and Criterion. Save big money on your entire appliance upgrade right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Are you tired of washing dishes? Well, flip the way you clean them with Dawn Platinum Easy Squeeze. It's an upside-down bottle with no cap. You just grab and squeeze. Dawn Platinum's more powerful formula breaks down and removes grease 4 times faster. Huh, nice. No flip, no mess. Platinum is also a go-to grease cleaner for your sink, your countertops, and to pre-treat stains on laundry. Fast, easy. Dawn Platinum Easy Squeeze. Flip the way you clean dishes.
La Crosse Glass and Overhead Doors has been selling, servicing, and installing garage doors since 1964 and believe garage doors should be exceptional quality and craftsmanship. We guarantee to help you select a door to fit all of your needs. We offer a large stock inventory of CHI overhead doors, including residential, commercial, rolling steel, and high-speed doors. Visit our website and design the door of your dreams with CHI Door Visions. Get your free quote today.
Coulee Auto Service Center is ready to handle any of your repairs. From suspension and brakes to routine maintenance, we've got the certified technicians to care for you and your vehicle. Honest, friendly, and dependable team to get you back on the road quickly. Conveniently located at 700 Monitor Street or online at cooleyauto.com. Cooley Auto Service Center. Service you need, care you deserve.
Working Pilgrims has been working super nice, very convenient for me and my family. Especially in this job, I have a CDL driver license. Pilgrims is more than a job, it's a career path.
The 8000 Plus app. Stream on your time.
We've had some great athletes come through lacrosse, and it's always awesome when they're able to make it back in town, and that's what we got yesterday afternoon as Wisconsin basketball's Jordan Davis spent the day taking pictures with some of the kids that look up to him, and he even opened up some basketball cards. Over at the sports card shop Badger Break in Onalaska, Jordan took his time to greet with fans, signed some autographs, and snapped some pictures. And then later in the day, Jordan sat down with Badger Break owner Kyle Salzberg to open up some packs of cards live on their Instagram and YouTube. Jordan even unpacked one of his brother's own rookie cards. It's a great business model. Jordan takes some pictures, spends some time with his hometown fans, and makes some money while it brings in potential customers to the store. Now, all of this wouldn't have been possible without the NCAA's new NIL rules, something that Jordan has taken advantage of.
You know, college athletes, I think, have been trying to get paid for a while now, and just to see it happen now is pretty cool to see, and I'm just happy to be in this position and to have NIL deals come forward my way.
All right, now Jordan also has some younger siblings, and his sister Sammy Davis has been having quite the freshman season for Aquinas, averaging 16 points on 53% shooting and leads the team in rebounds. Now Jordan says he's been following along and says the success isn't surprising at all.
You know, it's crazy to see that, and I'm happy for her. You know, she's putting a lot of work. She loves basketball, and she loves to work hard, so kudos to her, and her twin brother's up next.
All right, for Jordan, his Badgers are just 1-6 in their last 7 games, but they'll look to get back on track on Thursday on the road against Ohio State. And the Super Bowl is set. The Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles facing off in the most important game of the season. So many good storylines, like the Kelsey brothers facing off, Andy Reid against his former Eagles, and overall just a really exciting matchup. This one is set for February 12th. That's all I have this morning, but Rob will be back later this evening with more. We'll be right back.
Want your clothes to smell freshly washed all day without heavy perfumes? Try Downy Light In-Wash Freshness Boosters. It has long-lasting light scent, no heavy perfumes, and no dyes. Finally, a light scent that lasts all day. Downy Light.
Are you ready to make a change in the new year? At Your Home Improvement Company, we can help you turn your resolution into a reality. For bathroom remodels and energy-efficient windows, our team of experts can help bring your home improvement dreams to life. Act now for 10% off your entire project and get our great financing of 2.99% or 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments until 2025. So call or go online today and let's make your New Year's resolution a success. Happy New Year from Your Home Improvement Company, where it's your home made better.
With most value menus, more cheese means spending more cheddar. But Taco John's Valuest menu isn't most value menus. Now get our Nacho Crunch Burrito with chicken for just $3. Or get it with beef for just $2.
Only on the Valuest menu at Taco John's.
Jolivet Family Farms, known for farm fresh fruit and vegetables, but featuring so much more. Come see all that we have. Valentine's Day, we have something special for your sweetheart. Homemade goodness, hand-dipped chocolate-covered strawberries, cream cheese pie, heart-shaped cookies, specialty chocolates, candy bouquets, Verde sparkling wine, roses, for all your heart-shaped needs, and so much more. There is no substitute for homegrown freshness, open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
Welcome to the rustic side of Black River Furniture Outlet, Western Wisconsin's cabin store. Buy unique, one-of-a-kind pieces made in the USA, featuring aspen, hickory, barnwood, and specialty woods like walnut and maple burl. Shop dining sets, bars and bar stools. Find epoxy pieces, coffee and end tables, cabin furniture bedroom sets in king, queen, full, or twin. Bunk beds and case pieces to match. Huge selection in stock to take home or deliver today. Family and veteran owned, Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
Cooley Auto Service Center is ready to handle any of your repairs. From suspension and brakes to routine maintenance, we've got the certified technicians to care for you and your vehicle. Honest, friendly, and dependable team to get you back on the road quickly. Conveniently located at 700 Monitor Street or online at Culiado.com. Culiado Service Center. Service you need, care you deserve.
Here's our problem. Without the hearing aids in, she can't hear the low frequencies, so she doesn't hear me. I don't hear the high frequencies, so I don't hear her. It was a perfect setup, but we had to interrupt it. We had time, and we were coming down Main Street, and I turned in.
It's not like you're going to strangers. It's kind of family-ish to come here. You feel like you belong with them. I just think it's very comforting that they're a family business.
Better Hearing Center on Alaska, next to St. Pat's Church.
Download the News 8000 app today.
The Minnesota Senate passed a bill that will protect a right to abortion. The Protect Reproductive Options Act gives citizens the freedom to choose their own reproductive health on Saturday. Governor Tim Walz said he is ready to codify reproductive rights for people in his state. Republicans offered numerous amendments to the measure, including parental notification and a ban on third trimester abortions, all of which were voted down. A new pilot program in the Twin Cities is offering a lifeline to victims of human trafficking and abuse. WCCO's Kristen Mitchell explains how the program has already made a difference.
In 2021, Ludmila Trandafilova vividly recalls walking into work at the government center and seeing a man gripping the hand of a woman in distress.
When I saw her hand, that was terrifying, and terrifying to walk away not knowing what I should do.
She now knows and helped launch a pilot program in Hennepin County called Safe Spaces.
Often, bathroom is the only safe space the victim has where they can get a breather or a couple minutes to themselves.
Found in the bathrooms of 4 county buildings is a phone that immediately connects to the Security Operations Center. The stalls also have flyers that go beyond the typical question of, do you need help?
The suggestion was to ask very direct questions. Do you trade sexual favors for your basic needs?
It's in multiple languages and has pull tabs that can be given to any county employee to discreetly alert them they need help.
Confidentiality purposes don't have any information on them. In case abuser sees later that slip, they don't know exactly what it's for.
Linnea Lindemann says survivors played a critical role in creating the program.
Let us know what they would do if they were in that situation and they walked into the bathroom and saw that sign, what would make them feel the safest and what would have actually pushed them to pick up that phone or take that slip.
Since it launched in October, they've received 17 calls.
And there's always someone who will be there to listen if you are ready to talk about it.
Right now, safe spaces can be found in the men's and women's bathroom at the Government Center, Minneapolis Central Library, Health Services Building, and South Minneapolis Human Center Service. Track stars, if you're battling lingering leg pain, Mayo Clinic Health System doctors say it's important to take care of it now. One of the most common injuries among runners is IT band. It's a long fibrous band of tissue that runs from the outside of the hip down to the outside of the knee. Doctors say pain in your IT band can come from overuse. People in the Midwest are often less active in the winter, so now is a good time to stop the pain before it gets worse.
Most people in the Midwest aren't as active. Come summer, we get out to start running, going for a hike or something that day, start to notice that pain, so kind of recognizing that early.
To prevent serious IT band injuries, doctors recommend doing exercises that help you maintain your core leg and gluteal muscle strength. January was Glaucoma Awareness Month, and Mayo Clinic Health System wants you to remember to get your eyes checked every year. Glaucoma can mean a loss of side vision, and that can lead to tunnel vision and even blindness. The CDC reports glaucoma is one of the leading causes of blindness in the world. One Mayo Clinic doctor says some patients don't realize they have glaucoma until it's too late.
The silent thief of sight, and that's primarily because most patients, when they present, aren't aware that they're even having it or in the advanced stages of it.
Regular checkups can prevent or slow down the vision loss. And on top of getting your regular eye exams, doctors recommend controlling your blood pressure, keeping a healthy weight, and staying active. Tributes, prayers, and protests continue around the nation for Tyree Nichols, who died after a violent encounter with Memphis police earlier this month. Friday's release of camera footage from that night has sparked calls for more public safety officials to be held accountable, as well as renewed demands for criminal justice reform. Jared Hill has the latest from Memphis.
Over the weekend, protests to honor Tyree Nichols after the city of Memphis released video showing the violent January 7th police arrest that led to his death 3 days later.
With the Nichols family.
The Memphis Grizzlies held a moment of silence before Sunday's game.
Prayers, to his family. It's just, mind-blowing and, scary.
Churches offered prayers.
We're praying for that young man's family, for his loved ones, for his friends. They're hurting, and we're hurting as well.
The city of Memphis is now preparing to lay Tyree Nichols, a 29-year-old dad who loved to skateboard, to rest in a public funeral on Wednesday.
I was very heartbroken to see brothers do that to the other brother, and it just made me sick to my stomach.
A February 17th bond arraignment hearing has been scheduled for the 5 ex-officers involved, according to Shelby County online court records. Each faces multiple charges, including second-degree murder. Several sheriff's deputies and fire department employees who were at the scene during the incident have been relieved of duty pending investigations amid calls for further disciplinary action.
Had first aid been rendered, maybe Tyree would have been beat up, bones broken, but he would still be alive. So those that just watched him die, they are to be held as accountable as the ones that beat and brutalized him.
Meanwhile, the Memphis police chief disbanded the Scorpion Anti-Crime Unit, which the 5 former officers charged belonged to. The DA says they're
Party gathered Saturday to celebrate Derek Van Orden's election to Wisconsin's 3rd District. Representatives at the La Crosse County Caucus were encouraged to renew their memberships with the Republican Party. Bill Feehan, the former La Crosse GOP chairman, says he's seen plenty of changes over the years.
I've seen a lot of things that happen. Absolutely the most incredible thing is the election of Derek Van Orden to Congress after 26 years of Democrat representation here. That's a really big deal.
This helps make local government more balanced. Tax season is just beginning. The Wisconsin Department of Revenue is getting ready to help taxpayers with anything they may need. Starting this year, anyone who has filed an individual income tax return can register as a personal user with the My Tax Account Management Portal. Department reps say the portal helps you make payments and also manage your income tax and homestead credit.
But we want to expand it to individuals. There are a lot of benefits out there that individuals can take advantage of, including making payments and keeping track of those payments, viewing letters, and signing up for electronic mail delivery.
Tax returns are due April 18th. You can find a link to the My Tax Account portal on our website. That's news8000.com. The 31st annual into town. Model railroad enthusiasts got a chance to add to their collections at the La Crosse Center on Saturday, where they were able to check out antiques and swap railroads. This is the largest one-day hobby sale in the tri-state area.
If you happen to be looking for replacement parts or something, or accessories for a model train or antique toy train, this is a great place to come looking for that.
The event is put on by the 4000 Foundation. Money raised from the event helps them maintain and restore the La Crosse Short Line Railroad Heritage Museum. At the annual Kids Ice Fishing event at the McNally Boat Landing. Kids between the age of 6 and 13 were paired with experienced ice anglers for a hands-on experience, and they even got to take home tackle boxes thanks to a donation from the League of the Ridiculous. Organizers say this event encourages people to enjoy what the outdoors has to offer in the wintertime.
You can canoe, boat, fish, hunt, trap. We're loaded with recreation, so there's no reason to not get outside and do something outdoors because we're in everybody's backyard.
Plus, that event was completely free for any kid who wanted to have some winter fun.
And as we take a look at your forecast today, we are talking about very cold temperature readings well into those wind chill values between, minus 10 to minus 20 is what we're looking at outside now, Dua. And also the rest of the day here, mostly sunny skies, temperatures well into the teens and single digits.
Bitter cold, Derek.
I know. Gotta love it here in western Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah. I was saying the bitter cold makes me want the weekend again.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing better than just, I don't know, soup, a warm blanket,
absolutely.
a movie night.
Yep.
I think we should go back to that.
I think so too, but the good news is that we are going to be warming up here a little bit here on the 8-day forecast, but we will be looking at kind of like that off and on trend. It's really not until like by the weekend
Yeah.
when we start to warm up again.
You know what, Derek? Whenever you say we'll be warming up, that's good news to me.
Yeah, hey, I mean, I'll take where we're supposed to be, not where below average. I don't like that.
Oh, okay. So it's better than it normally, what it should be.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, that's good news
Yeah.
to hear then. All right, well, thank you for watching News 8 Now. We'll see you back here at noon.